I'm giving this talk on change, and I'm not just doing it because our next series is on change. I've actually put my hand up to do the opening lecture. You see, change is something that is so easy to talk about, but it's actually really difficult to implement change in one's own life. Over the years, I've made many changes in my life, and I can tell you that many of those changes did not last more than a day, 2 days, a few weeks, even months. How often do you find yourself making new resolutions to change, and that's it, I'm now changing, and nothing either happens or the change happens and it lasts a very temporary, short amount of time, and then you're back to where you started? Well, I've made some changes in my life over the last few years, and some of them have stuck. And some of them have been major changes, complete lifestyle changes, changes in attitude. And what I found was two things. Number one, often when we decide to make a change, we're not really willing to change ourselves. We actually are resolving to change everything around us. And the only thing that we can change in our life is us, and not everything around us. Coming to that realization made change a lot easier for me. But I also watched how I evolved and how I devolved, how I made changes and I was doing really well, and that slow process of actually the change coming undone and returning back to where I was before I started. I'd like to share with you some of the more challenging moments in my life in context of change, and how I overcame the challenges of distraction from change or the temptation to go back, and how I actually completely removed anything that fought against the change. I want to talk to you why I changed, and I want to share with you what inspirations I found, what texts and what meaningful anecdotes were able to help me make changes in my life that would be with me, I hope, permanently. I'll see you at the lecture.